Welcome to the VietAssist 5 and 5 mini podcast, where we ask our visiting guest 5 questions in roughly 5 minutes. This week, our expert guest is Kim Thien, who is a corporate manager and startup warrior turned freelancer and entrepreneur. For the first 4 years of her freelancing career, she helped tech and foreign companies develop new products and expand their businesses into the Vietnamese market. Today, she helps clients worldwide break free from their unhappy corporate jobs to build their freelance or entrepreneurial careers. As always, remember to subscribe to this channel, and otherwise, enjoy. In this transition of yours from corporate to freelancer, what were some of the most difficult challenges that you came across, and how did you deal with them?
I think it was fear when I was receiving this coaching service, right? I had this fantasy that one day I might do something similar because I have deep in me, because I've been practicing coaching even when I was a student. I was a part of this organization called Isaac, where everybody get to practice coaching each other. So I practiced coaching. I liked it so much. I brought it to my corporate job. I brought it almost everywhere where I had a chance to. So when I actually received this coaching service, I felt like maybe someday I could become a coach and I could be doing the same thing. I really held myself back because I was so afraid. I was so conscious about myself. I felt so unready to embark on that journey. So I just I got like paralyzed.
And what helped you overcome that fear?
Um, at first, I refused to do that because I was scared. So I insisted on doing my business development thing. And actually, I was hopping jobs for 5 times in 2 years.
Wow.
Because yeah, because I resisted that calling, but also I didn't like my current job, so I kept changing, hoping for something better to come along, but nothing. And at the same time, I tried the freelance way. I tried to find freelance jobs so that I could, sustain myself financially and find more freedom in my work. So somehow along that direction, I realized at some point when my freelance career worked out, at some point I figure, oh, if I could do this, if I could be independent from corporate work, if I already have a financial foundation now, if I'm already free now, I already moved to Hoi An, then maybe I can take one more step and maybe I can try to learn to be a coach.
So based on your experience, what are some, let's say, essential skills that you should focus on if you want to go freelance and you want to become successful?
Besides these technical skills, one of the things I figure really important for me, whether I'm leading a freelance career or just a normal career, a corporate career, is the ability to learn. The number one thing is the ability to learn. But the second thing I think is extremely, especially more important for freelancing or entrepreneurial career is resilience, the ability to get exposed to failure, exposed to risk, being able to take rejection. Because if you are on a corporate career, if you work at a corporate job for like 2 years or more, you don't get exposed to that kind of experience often. You don't get shot down, you don't get rejected.
When people come to you and you experience that people have these fears or these misconceptions or mental weaknesses, perhaps also, how do you help them overcome these?
Beside the psychological work, right? I do need to work with the clients through their past. I don't know if they have any past traumas, any emotional wounds that make them think lowly of themselves, and make it difficult for them to get exposed. Beside that, I think one of the key things is to help them to start where they are, start immediately, and start very, very small. Because most of the time, people wait they take time to wait to get ready. Maybe they will try to learn a course. Maybe they will try to work for more years to earn experience and to build their credibility and earn more validity. That's what they tell themselves. But in fact, what they may be doing is just buying more time to feel ready.
If you were to give just one piece of advice for young Vietnamese professionals out there who might feel stuck in their corporate careers, but they're sort of hesitating with regards to taking that leap into freelancing? One piece of advice.
That is to start right away, but start very, very small as possible. And at the same time, don't try to make big changes. Don't try to make a big leap. So in reality, that would mean don't, if unless it's absolutely necessary for them to quit their job because it is like really eroding their mental health, unless that, um, don't be so rushed to quit your job, because it's not going to be an overnight change. It's not, you are not going to immediately be a big freelancer tomorrow, and you're not going to immediately earn enough amount of income to sustain your life next week. So before that happens, just don't rush yourself yet. And but at the same time, start now.